Welcome back to you. In case you have just joined us, you are watching the only place you need to be on the weekend. This is Soweto TV Sports with myself, Tshepi, Khanye. I'm joined here in studio by my colleague. He does go by the name of Malwandla, Hlekane. He was, part and parcel of the Township Olympics, which were happening in Soweto. So he was really giving us a lowdown as to what transpired on the day. In fact, before we go any further, let's go straight into the Parliament race.
Speaker versus Nepal. Speaker. Speaker versus Nepal.
Just watching that, I really do feel as though I did indeed miss out. We checked out the Parliament race, which was happening, the Township Olympics. Malwandla, seeing people losing their breath, passing on the baton,
Sure.
Seeing young and old partaking in these activities. Man, oh man, what a view.
No, it was definitely an experience.
Yeah.
It was really, really cool. I'm glad that they kind of started off the tracking events with having the leaders that are speaking and representing the people of Soweto and representing all the different townships actually race against each other. I think it was very nice, very light-hearted, nice and warm, to just basically include everyone in the day, to kind of say, look, man, anyone can race, anyone can run, anyone can do this thing. So I think they really did a good job there. And it's great to see them kind of getting involved at the bottom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just sitting at the top and saying, yeah, we're going to do the sports thing, so do this, do this, do this, So I think it's really cool that they actually went and did that. It was really awesome.
Speaking of doing things, I mean, I saw, people lifting weights, and I was pleasantly surprised to find women and young ladies taking part in that sport. Tell me more about that.
So no, that was really cool as well. I think a lot of the great things that came out of this Township Olympics is the fact that they're exposing people to more sports than you would traditionally get in your school system, right? So at school, you kind of just do your track and your field events, and that's what people think you can do. And then they think that gym is just for everything muscles, everything bodybuilding, right? Where you actually had a lot of bodybuilders come to the Soweto Olympics and do powerlifting, which is called weightlifting in the Olympic category, and do powerlifting for the first time. So that's why you see these guys kind of trying to lift up these things in different formats. So I was told that there's two formats that they kind of follow, right? There's the snatch and then there's the clean and jerk. So the snatch is like a two movement where you kind of bring it to your chest and then you bring it up, right? And then there's a jerk, which is like your full one motion. And they do this at like crazy ways. I don't know how much you weigh, which is maybe a little bit of a rude question. But for example, they do this with like 40 kgs, 50 kgs, 60 kgs, right? Like clean and jerk. So it was really cool. And I think from a foundational point of view, sports or weightlifting has that power to basically condition you for any sport that you would like to do.
Yes, indeed, man. Let's have a look at the weightlifting and some of the quick highlights that happened.
We have two, which is snatch and clean and jerk. Snatch will give one movement. Clean and jerk, it's two movement. Your last attempt, the highest number, ke yone e re nkang. Ho etsa total yao.
Yes! 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 Yes!
It was my first time competing on powerlifting, and my experience today is that, you know, like as a youth, we really need like these kind of things so much. These competitions are the ones that keep us out of the streets. Normally, the events they saw in Bloemfontein.
I would say I also enjoyed the the experience. Yeah, but it's not the first time I've been here. I've been visiting multiple times, but since it's my first time being involved in this weightlifting, I really enjoyed it, and I think I'm gonna do it again.
It was something very nice. It's an open opportunity for everyone. It's even my first time participating in weightlifting, and now I've gained more interest in wanting to practice more back home. Then at least if I figure my event manje foot, yeah, the good things are saying stronger than what I am now. The event in like exposure to see things and I'm good at it, I'm passionate about. I'm really grateful to be here, man.
I hope more weightlifting, because weightlifting ayaziwa abantu abaningi. So I hope in future abantu abaningi bazoyazi, especially like Soweto, because sinamajimi ayi-2 kuphela la eSoweto.
As a club in Soweto, especially when it comes to weightlifting, and weightlifting is predominantly a white person sport. So manje we're just trying to bring that same intensity into Soweto. So this Olympics just gave us that stage to bring the sport to everyone else.
Truly fun times, and you know, more than anything, I'm excited that the young and the old are able to take part in this you know, initiative. Malwandla, let's talk about which venues did these events take place at.
So, sorry, I'm still laughing because I saw how one of the ladies that weighed literally sat on her chest. But I mean, I love the courage to be able to at least just look at that weight and say, Mina, I can do this, you know. But in terms of the venues, obviously the main venue was Dobsonville Stadium. And then they had surrounding venues like the Soweto Golf Club, Maponya Mall for the golf racing, the go-kart racing, because I think they're trying to do about Lewis Hamilton things. So those were the main 3 venues of the Township Olympics. And obviously building up to that, you had Fiat Stadium as one of the build-up to the main event.
Well, we still have more to come when it comes to the Township Olympics. Do stay with us here on Soweto TV Sports. Let's take an ad break, and we'll see you after this.